Hi, so this is the obligatory lazy arse look what I found sort of slash pickup video from Northfleet Girls' School Toy Fair today. Quite an unusual one because it's my first fair actually where I was selling at, not just being a buyer. So it was a quite interesting opening experience, sort of seeing the other side of the table as it were. Yeah, we didn't really pick up that much really, to be honest with you today. I mean, I think today's more about getting rid of things rather than picking up. But I thought I'd go through what me and my family just sort of generally picked up today. Firstly, my son sort of picked up this sort of dainty dim graphic novel. His big thing, you know, not for me really. He also picked up this Call of Duty, I believe, sort of knockoff Lego. This is Call of Duty, I'm told, reliably from him. Just get a bit more light into these. As I said, not really a huge amount of things every 82 seconds. I just realised there was one thing I completely forgot to bring over with me. Yeah, so that was my sort of son's pickups. My wife actually picked something up, which actually is quite nice. She did pick up this leopard tank, which is by Dinky. There we go. Made in England, something you don't see on many toys in this day and age. And there's these rather sort of delicate little rubber tracks on that were made of rubber back in those days, not silicone, so they do break quite easily. We're missing the missiles for this, which go in there. You pull this back and sort of flick them out, and it fires at the end here. What I do like about this turret, of course, obviously just revolves away. You can push like that. You can levitate the gun. So I can do this without sort of looking. There you go. By sort of twisting the turret at the top there. Or sort of a hatch really, isn't it, rather than a turret. See? There you go. Go something down. Oh, how fascinating. What simple things amuse simple minds like mine. There we go. So that was her pickup because she's going to start collecting tanks, she says. Mine, I only got 3 things. This I just picked up out of sheer nostalgia for like £1, I think it was. It's just a little Corgi Land Rover. I remember having one of these when I was younger and just, you know, it's a bit beaten up. It's nothing spectacular. I don't know. It just said buy me. What can I say? There's no real rhyme or reason to be purchasing this. It just sort of just was crying out for me to buy it. So I did. Okay. However, this item here is something I have been looking out for a while to replace the one I broke many years ago. This is the Daily Planet Jetcopter, also by Corgi, which came out around the time of the first Christopher Reeve Superman film in the 1970s. It's actually in quite nice condition, this one. There's sort of very few paint chips on it. I mean, look at that, there's a few on the bottom, but that's nothing major. And the rotors are there as well, and look quite nice. Only major problem with this is it's missing the sticker there that says Daily Planet. And that's on both sides it's missing. You see where the glue is where it was, it must have just dropped off. I assume, you know, the glue must have dried out and it just fell off one day or something. So on the lookout for a new set of stickers for this. I can't see anybody selling them, so if anybody can direct me towards where I can either purchase or download a set of stickers that could be put on this, I'm very grateful. I didn't pay very much for this either, actually. Well, it was marked as £2. I went to the guy who recognised me as a fellow seller at this toy fair and said, well, now you get a trade discount, so they charged me £1.50 for this. So it's probably my sort of top bargain of the day. But probably my favourite purchase, move back a little bit so we make some space, is, well, something I've got a version of this already. I've got the one from the 3rd film, but I always wanted the one from the 1st film, and today I got it. Yes, it is the Back to the Future DeLorean, which I think is made by a company called Welly. Double check that. Yes, Welly they were called. Not a fantastic name. I think it's some sort of Japanese sounding name really, but what I can make of that. So I did notice once I got this home, this is missing the sort of little top part there where the sort of, I don't know, the sort of lights tend to come out when it sort of goes to sort of the 88 miles per hour and goes through time. I'm sure I can rig something up to sort of replace that. But otherwise, it's in sort of, you know, fairly decent condition. You know, when I got it, there was some sort of like coffee stain inside here, so I've cleaned that up now best I can. So it looks quite nice in there now. So yeah, yeah, the doors sort of stay up if you want them to there. There we go, that's quite cool. Yeah, so you've got the sort of the long beam here with the hook on, sort of catch the sort of a cord going across where the, you know, the lamp posts are when the sort of scene said in the 1950s in the first film. Yeah, it's I mean, considering I think the latest version of this was done by sort of Hot Wheels, as part of those Hot Wheels Elite, which cost a small fortune. Like they're about like 60, 70, 80 pounds. And yeah, I only paid, like I said, a good price one, £9.99 for this one. Yeah, £10 and a penny change. And it's probably just as detailed as the one that Hot Wheels do now. I think this came about 10 years ago or so. Yeah, so there's actually like 4 versions of this. There's this one, there's a Back to the Future 2 version with the Mr. Fusion on the back, so same car as this but with Mr. Fusion, minus all this stuff. And there's a sort of hover mode version of that, and then there's also the one that I've also got, which I may do a video about in the future, which is the Back to the Future Part 3 version with the sort of 1950s wheels and the sort of 1950s sort of, you know, amateur circuit board on the bonnet. They didn't do one with the railway sort of wheels on for some reason in this range, but hey, there you go. Yeah, so that's probably top pick-up of the day, really, I think. It's going to take pride of place on top of my cabinet above all the Hot Toys and Sideshow items. So, again, thanks for watching this very cheap video that I've done, which is not hugely really insightful or anything, but hey, you know, it's all stuff to watch, really, isn't it? Anyway, hope I'll be back next time with something a bit more interesting. Thanks for watching. Bye.